my heart is convicted. For I don't know how long I haven't recorded the video, and it's because my mind has been pretty blank and running out of ideas and true facts to talk about. But I'm creative now. I stopped making music for a while. Stopped consuming less content. I've just done lots of homework. Been on the grind. And I gotta talk to y'all now. We live in such a stimulated society where it over inflates everything, and it pivots everything, and it's horrible because it takes all these beautiful things such as creating an offspring, this beautiful thing that creates life, and it makes people, and the devil has made it addicting. Lord, the devil has perverted everything good and made it evil. And as we continue to modernize, we give in and we entertain this idea with stealing ideas from other religions, such as balance. Like, oh, you could do these bad habits, just keep them out of balance. Like, homie, no, you have to cut them out completely. It's so horrible, man. The way that the media takes regular things and they make it so much more interesting, all the way to the point where everything's parasocial, and the way you process the world is through a false light, a false reality. But in reality, the world is nowhere near as exciting as the media portrays it to be. The way it tells you happiness should be, the way it tells you success is, the way it talks about food, the way it talks about sex, the way it talks about fitness, the way it talks about everything. Society has made everything so blue-pilled, bro. So blue-pilled. Like wishy-washy and like soft and easy on the mind. But the world doesn't care about your feelings. This is what adults nowadays experience. They get very used to these soft environments, and then when they go out into the real world, they're absolutely screwed. And then that's what happens. They're trying to make you weaker so that they can exploit you, put you in debt, profit off of you. Of course, it's not like that. That's like an actual political or economic statement, because if that falls apart, then the whole society falls apart. Because the population, if you take away the most, maybe they're trying to run a tyrannical government. I don't know. Maybe they just want the top genetics people to be at the top. But my point is, there's so many lies that they tell you. And I tell you this right now. Anything that is not the complete truth is a lie. And everything we have been told our entire lives has been a lie. It has not been the complete truth. We have not been told the entire story. And this is in the fact that we don't have the entire story because our, our reason, our logic, our methods of proof of evidence are completely flawed and affected by, you know, the effect that most of the beliefs we have aren't based on actual scientific research, but based on things that we were told at a very young age, or things that we were already told, and then our mind slowly takes it in and then adopts them subliminally, so that you just adopt their opinion. Trying to brainwash you, bro. That's why the thing that's popular in media is most likely the thing you should avoid. And the thing that is unpopular is most likely the thing that is right. Don't follow the crowd. That's what I'm saying. Alright, let's continue spazzing. Change topic, happiness. Happiness, okay. This is the equation. Is happiness is equal to gratitude plus love plus inner peace. Alright. Inner peace also covers hope, by the way. So I just mixed. I mixed a lot of ideas in inner peace, because peace is a very broad term, but such also is gratitude and love. So to be happy, one, you have to be grateful for what you have, because if you're not grateful for anything, then all that love that you're given, all that work that you put in for peace, it's unable, because your gratitude chakra, or whatever the hell you want to call it, is blocked. So you're unable to actually feel any, like, feel good about any of the accomplishments that you make. You're not even able to feel good about situations that aren't inherently beneficial to you. And it's the fact that we always have to give thanks even when times are tough, even when situations aren't in the way that we want them to, even when things seem perpetually stuck, like you're reliving the same day. You want to be happy, but you can't be happy. It's really hard, man. But for gratitude, the best way to do it is gratitude journaling. I'm on my 3rd gratitude journal, and bro, it's so powerful. The way it has you see the world, and the way it has you reflect, and takes bad things that you're insecure about and turns them into somewhat positives. Next thing is love in this equation. If you're not loved by anyone, then what the hell is this gratitude for? What are you grateful for? What are you grateful for if there's nothing to share this joy with? Because if you have gratitude, but you have no love in your life, the gratitude just becomes cope. It becomes cope. Now, what you actually need is, you say, it becomes cope, as in you become complacent and content with what you have. That's what I mean. Never get content, man. Never, ever get content. Never get complacent. Always, what's that saying? Always keep your guard up. You never know, man. Okay. Another idea. Yeah, love. Okay. You gotta share the love. You have to have love. And what is love, bro? What love, it originates from other people. Love is about validation and acceptance from other people. It's about community. It's about family, about friends, and then eventually your heart will seek romance and long-term relationships and in a partner. So yes, love. It's it's a very broad term, but it generally just surrounds the uh, basic want for another person's company because we're social creatures. At the same time, if you're loved by everyone, as I said, but you're not grateful for anything, like a celebrity or something, then you're not gonna be happy. Next is inner peace. Now, inner peace is probably the strongest one of these. It's when you make it's like the self improvement, where you make a lot of progress. You're continually on your mission, and you have peace in the fact that you are bettering yourself, and it's about like spiritual inner peace, like kind of like accepting the suffering that comes in with life, and the enlightenment that can bring to a person, and inner peace is also about hope. That's with this progress you're looking towards another day, and even through the hard times, even through when everything looks grim and dim, being able to keep your head up, to keep smiling, even through the pain, to look at the meaninglessness in life, the nonsense, and the complete BS that this world brings, and being able to laugh at it. That's inner peace. But if a person only has inner peace, they're working on themselves, doing all these things, and they laugh at society and the world. And what they do is they become losers who isolate themselves. They don't have any love. They run out of love, and they find peace within themselves, and like they're monks or something. Like, what is it even all for? Like, you have this peace within yourself, but then as it does with gratitude, it turns into complacency, and it turns into envy. And this is why happiness, this whimsical happiness, involves three factors: gratitude, love, and inner peace/hope. If you have gratitude and you have inner peace, but you have no love, then you're basically like how I described the the person who is inner peace, the one who grows envy for society, and thinks it goes into pride. That's what I'm saying. This inner peace without any love grows into pride, and but if you have gratitude, then you are able to like soften it and have actual empathy. But as you know, no amount of this cope, of this visualization, of this inner peace and deep thinking will ever bring in the deep thinking when you're actually experiencing life with another person. Now, if you only have gratitude and love, but you're lacking inner peace, then you're like the very successful peak celebrity, or the peak at their career. You know, well, I'm getting all these awards. Thank you. Uh, all these people, they all love me. I love you. I'll give you $100,000. I'm Mr. Beast, or whatever. And but it's like there's no higher purpose. There's no higher meaning in all of this. And if it all crumbles, if you lose others' validation, and if you lose the the awards then that's when you fall. Because gratitude and the love, it stands on the pillars of inner peace. They're all like inextricably tied together, and when you don't have one of them, the other starts to crumble, because all these states of peace and love and gratitude, they're all temporary. But the best way to keep the stableness of happiness is through maintaining work in love, inner peace, and gratitude. Let's see. If a person only has inner peace and love, as I said before, oh wow, I love the world. I know everything. I'm very smart, and everyone appreciates me. Everyone likes me. I like that. And then I feel like when you have love and you have inner peace, it only begets some gratitude. I don't know how you would not have gratitude if you had love and you had inner peace. So it'd be like this. You get a love from other people. So this love creates work and inner peace, and then this creates this creates gratitude, right? And then the gratitude makes joy in your heart, and it spreads more love, right? More happiness in your heart, and so it's just like a constant cycle, and this is called a positive feedback loop. And this is what we need to be able to master in our routines. We need to be able to keep consistent communication with others, practice our reflection and our gratitude journaling, while at the same time maintaining our work life, and keeping our shit together, and knowing that it's all for a purpose, and having peace in that. So continue to learn. That's about inner peace. Learn, meditate, journal and reflect, and communicate, be compassionate, and connect with others. That's how a business happiness, it becomes happy. The thing is, with happiness and with life is one big book, right? And this book is like endless pages, endless chapters. And from one page to the next, it's like it's same thing. And it's like, oh, when is it gonna end? It feels like, and it's like, when you finish the chapter, there's always another page after that. And it's like, what the hell, boy? And this is like and it's like, our life is a story. In this story, it involves a plot, and this plot involves a feeling. It's like a rising tension. But in life, because it's not fully like a story, and life is different than stories. It goes up and down and up and down and up and down. It doesn't go like up and resolution down, like a happily ever after. In life, you don't have happily ever afters. It goes up, it goes happily ever after. Nope, just kidding. Going back down again, and then it's continual ups and lows and downs, and continued plateau, and going up, and then you're going sideways and forwards, backwards sometimes. And what I'm trying to say is, it's one big feeling, it's one big emotion. And emotions is how we perceive the world. It's the way we feel about everything around us. So now that we have this point that everything is a feeling, we can see that our happiness, our joy, and any other emotion, it's never final, because life is never final. It never has happily ever after. No feeling is final. Remember, that's a powerful statement. No feeling is final. So if you think your situation is bad now, well, guess what? The pages are going to keep on turning. life is gonna keep on flowing, and then suddenly, oh, you're on a slightly better page. Bro, I I gotta read the Bible more. I gotta read the Bible more, bro. I just feel like, bro, the world is so stupid, bro. Where would I class myself in this happiness equation right now? I'm lacking love, bro. My love and compassion for others is not at the peak level it could be, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's fine because I got my cool family, but my friends and my partners is in a deficit. Uh, okay. Okay. Bro, it's crazy. These people be in churches, and they be dressed up, they be transgender drag queens. That's crazy. Being a drag queen in church is mad, bro. It's like, are you even? You're not even in a church. You could call it a church. You could have your own communities that won't disrespect your rights. But stop lying to people saying that you are a church. You are a whole different kind of institution, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. I think I have too much self consciousness for my own good, bro. Whenever I give into temptation, or whenever I let's see, whenever I like fall into like a big, like I start to cry because for whatever reason it may be, like I'm triggered or whatever. It's like I know what I'm going through is stupid. I know all this information, and I think that's my case. That I know all this information, yet I am limited in my power over my situation, and I don't have the. I'm not. I haven't unlocked my full potential of stoicism, and etc. Though I already know about all of it. Get your priorities straight, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Life is all about priority and responsibility. And I had the statement where Kanye said life is like 80%, 20% what happens to you, and 80% what you do with it. I somewhat agree with that. I don't think putting your life into percentage of what happens to you versus what you do is a fair comparison, because I think what happens to you is a direct, what you do, how you react, your response is in direct correlation to all the things that happen to you. But I wouldn't say it's a 50-50 balance either, because you could either let your actions have more power over your environment, or your environment have more power over your actions. But in the end, I think it all originates in the environment. As you know, we're all gonna die, and our environment outlasts us, and has been molding our young minds since we were born, you know. You may not remember the taste of the temptation, but your body will remember the calories. Your body will remember the harm that you have inflicted upon your body. My head looking like a mega mind right now, I ain't finna lie to you, bro. I'm looking like a whole goofy looking like a slug in this position. turn my head backwards and I'm looking beautiful. Ooh, ooh. Turn my head this way. Looking like a pig. Okay, what am I saying? What are we going to talk about? How long I've been recording? 25 minutes. We just did our journaling session for the day. www.networkislo.com